Namaste. We're going to stay on the garden theme, which is appropriate for this moment. As we discussed on Tuesday, the garden requires constant ongoing attention and care, and so does our being. Our work must be ongoing, uninterrupted, every day. Come to with attention and respect. So that was Sutra 114. We're going to now look at Sutras 210 and 211, which say that the Kleshas should be weeded out when they are weak. And as you know, when you work in the garden, you want to weed those weeds when they're little. So how do we weed out the negative tendencies? And negative tendency being anything that makes our experience not pleasant. The Kleshas, just to review, are based on the basic misunderstanding of the self, the true self, which never changes, embodied in the embodied body-mind self, which always changes, and thinking that we're actually that always changing entity. And in fact, that's just our vehicle. Like, I'm not my car. It drives me around and I appreciate it, and it's very helpful, but I don't think that I'm my car. So anyways, that's our base, the foundation of our misunderstandings, and out of that grows asmita, the sense of me and mine, identifying and being protective of my roles and my self-perceptions. And from that we encounter the likes and the dislikes, the raga dvesha, wanting and not wanting. And then finally the klesha of fear of change, fear of death ultimately, but clinging to life. So when we find when we're experiencing some kind of suffering, what do we do? There's actually things that we can do. One we've talked about often is pratipaksha bhavana. Take a different attitude. Just turn your attention to some other point. Another that is very familiar to you is the pause after exhale, to undo the tendency to always have the same reaction. So we're going to work with that pause after exhale. It's a very useful technology. It's right with us at any moment. We can use it in any situation. And it really does break the habits of just reacting, just spitting back, coming back with exactly what arises. So we're going to just take our moment. So I'd like you to begin with either a folded blanket or a pillow of some kind. It doesn't matter so much what. We're going to feel how we can use the hold after exhale without getting anything grippy going on, but to release into that hold. When a klesha comes up, when a negative tendency comes up, we will feel something physically. And one of the things you can do is just get the feeling out of the body. The thing that you're really wanting or really not wanting, that you're excited about or worried about, that actually might not change, but you can transmute the feeling in the body, and you can even transmute the emotion and the mental path in the body. So we're going to take the blanket or the pillow and lie down on the floor, and we'll place the object on the belly. You can feel it has a little bit of weight. I often cue you to hug the belly towards the spine, and this is the sensation that I want to explore right now, with this little bit of weight on the belly. We'll take a couple breaths and settle into the experience of being on your back on the floor with that little weight on the belly. Let the body relax down into the floor. Feel the movement of the breath, and if you need to deepen it in order to actually get that blanket or pillow moving, then go ahead and do that. Notice as you breathe in how the rib cage opens and also the belly expands, so the blanket's going to go up towards the ceiling. And when you breathe out, the belly will contract gently and the blanket will fall towards the floor. Now, as you're noticing that blanket falling towards the floor on the exhale, also relax your shoulders and your face. Now we're going to start to add a short pause after that exhale. So the breath has gone out, the blanket is dropped down towards the floor, the shoulders are relaxed, and then we're just going to pause and keep the breath out for 1 or 2 seconds. And then breathe in slowly. See if you can do this without creating any extra tension in the body. So we're not going to lock the throat, no tension around the mouth, just lips gently closed. Breathe out and feel how the blanket is helping the belly, or you're helping you to feel the belly dropping towards the spine. And keep the breath out gently for 1 or 2 seconds without creating any tension. Now when you keep thinking of this feeling, remove the blanket from the belly and bring your knees into your chest. We're going to imagine the same motion, the same motion is going to be happening. We're going to imagine the feeling of that gentle heaviness of the blanket and feel the sense of hugging the abdominal wall towards the spine after we breathe out, as we do Apanasana. Let the breath come gently in through the nose. Then as you exhale, hug the knees in and feel the belly drop down towards the spine again. Hold the breath out gently. Imagine that gentle heaviness of the blanket. And then inhale. Let the breath expand in and down. Move the knees out slightly away from the chest. Keep your shoulders and elbows relaxed. And we'll do another exhale. Pull the thighs in close. Feel the belly button dropping down towards the floor. Imagine the heaviness of the blanket. Relax the shoulders. Hold the breath out for 1 or 2 seconds. And then gently, slowly inhale. And feel the breath moving in and down. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale, gently hug the belly towards the spine. Draw the thighs in close. Hold the breath out without any tension. And float the knees away. Do that 1 more time. And relax the breath. And turn to the side to come up onto all fours. take Chakravarkasana now. The same sense of the belly being hugged towards the spine on the exhale, and then keeping the breath out gently without creating any tension for just 1 or 2 seconds after that exhale. Inhale gently comes in and down. Exhale, hug the belly, move the hips back to the heels. Relax the arms. Hold the breath out gently, no tension. And then inhale up onto all fours again. And exhale, bring the hips back to the heels. Hug the belly in. And hold the breath out without any tension. Inhale, lift up onto all fours again. Exhale, hug the belly. And bring the hips back to the heels. Take a moment in the hold after exhale. One more time. Once you've completed the hold, then relax the breath in child's pose. Then we'll move the hands to the lower back and do the same thing as we do sweeping arms, Vajrasana. With inhale, raise the arms, stand up tall onto the knees. Gently bring the breath in and down. With the exhale, draw the belly button towards the spine, fold forward, hands come to the back. Hold the breath out comfortably, relax there. And then inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hug the belly in and bend yourself forward, hands coming onto the back, relax the neck, hold the breath out comfortably. And inhale, arms float, chest lifts and opens gently. Exhale, hug the belly to the spine. Keep the belly hugging down as you go into the forward bend. Keep the belly hugging in as you keep the breath out for a moment. And lift again with the inhale. And once again, go down with the exhale. And hold the breath out, hugging the belly in. And one more time, stand up tall on the knees. This time, stay upright. Hug the belly as you lower the arms down and out to the sides. Hug the belly into the spine. And relax. And we'll come up into a standing position. Finding samastiti, breath relaxed. Hold after exhale here, serving 2 purposes. One is to slow the next action, the intake of breath down, slow that reaction down, that automatic impulse to draw the breath in. So we're learning how to not react automatically. And second, how to actually get the feeling of whatever the affliction, the klesha is in the body, out of the body. We're hugging the belly. This is stimulating apana energy, which is the energy of release. And we're also doing this with a great attention to releasing tension as we do this hug. So we're going to transmute whatever the negative emotion or thought is into a positive experience of release and relax. We're going to move into Uttanasana, forward bend. Continuing with the pause after exhale. Inhale, float the arms forward and up, keeping the gaze steady. Hug the belly into the spine and exhale, bend forward. Legs are comfortably straight. Upper body relaxed, and hold the breath out for 2. And then inhale, float up to the top. Exhale, lower the arms down to the sides. You're hugging the belly into the spine as you do so, and keep the breath out for 2. And begin again. Inhale, arms forward and up. Hug the belly to the spine and bend down, releasing into the forward bend. Upper body relaxed. Hold the breath out for 2 counts. And float up to the top with the inhale. Hug the belly to the spine. Lower the arms down the front and keep the belly hugging in. Relax the shoulders and the face. And again, inhale. Arms lift forward and up. Hug the belly towards the spine and bend down, releasing into the forward bend. Upper body relaxed. Belly up into the spine. You're holding there. And then inhale, float up to the top. And hug the belly to the spine. Lower the arms down. One more repetition. We're going to move into a stay of 4 breaths. Inhale, raise the arms. Breath coming in and down. Hug the belly to the spine and bend down. Keep hugging the navel up towards the spine. Pause and keep the breath out for 2. And then we're going to stay and inhale slowly here, breathing slowly through the nose, in and down. Stay there and exhale. Keep hugging the belly with every exhale. Relax your neck and shoulders. You've got gravity helping you do that here. Hold the breath out for 2 and then breathe in again. Exhale, hug the belly to the spine. Release into the forward bend even more. No tension. You might feel some tightness in the legs and the back, but no tension. Stay and breathe in. Exhale, hug the belly button up into the spine. Releasing into the forward bend a little bit more. Relax the neck. Hold the breath out for 2. Last breath in place. Slow inhale. Complete exhale. Hug the belly to the spine. Keep the belly button hugging up when you hold the breath out for 2. And then inhale, float up to the top. Exhale, draw the belly to the spine. Lower the arms down the front. Relax the breath. Samasthiti. Just enough effort. Feeling the feet reaching down, standing tall and free in the body, relaxing the breath. Okay, we work with Parsvottanasana, the asymmetrical forward bend, and continue with the hugging of the belly to the spine and the release into that hold. So as the belly's hugging, there's a little bit of effort there, of course, but let all of the effort be down low and release as much as you can elsewhere in the body. Place the hands on the hips, keep the pelvis still, turn the right toes out slightly. Your belly button still facing forward, and then you step the left foot forward. Take the left foot a little bit wider and connect through both feet down into the floor. Classically, we're going to keep both legs straight the whole time. You may modify that and bend the front knee slightly as necessary. We'll try to keep the back leg straight though, so I want you to feel your back right heel and reach it down into the floor. At the same time, pull your right hip forward a little bit. So you got some stretch across the front of the right hip. So again, left knee may bend as necessary. If you feel any tension in the back, that would be a signal to bend the knee, especially as you're coming up. With the inhale, we'll bring the arms forward and up. Hug the belly to the spine, and with the exhale, bend forward. Now keep the legs straight. Don't try to touch the feet or the floor necessarily. Hold the breath out for 2, and then float the arms forward and up. And again, if you want to bend that left knee softly as you come up, go ahead and do that. Exhale, arms come down the front. Hug the belly in. Take your two counts, and then inhale again. Raise the arms forward and up. Begin the exhale by drawing the navel in, feeling that hug and folding forward. Hold the breath out comfortably, and then use the inhale to come to the top. Hug the belly to the spine, lower the arms down the front. So recall the feeling of the blanket or the pillow on your belly. Inhale, arms forward and up. Hug as you exhale and bend forward. Think of the feeling of the blanket on the belly as you hold the breath out comfortably for 2. And lift up to the top on the inhale. Draw the navel to the spine as the arms come down the front. Relax the shoulders as you hold the breath out for 2. Last time we're going to move into a stay. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Hug the belly with exhale and bend down. Find a position where you can stay comfortably. You can have your hands anywhere along the leg. Hold the breath out comfortably, then stay with the inhale. Picture gaze behind you onto one spot. Exhale, hug the belly to the spine. And maintain for 2 counts, and then breathe in again. Exhale, hug the belly to the spine. Move your right hip slowly forward. Hold the breath out for 2. Relax the neck and shoulders. Stay and breathe in. One more breath cycle here, breathing out. Holding the breath out comfortably. And then we'll inhale, lift up to the top. And hug the belly to the spine. Lower the arms down. Hold the breath out for 2. Relax the neck and shoulders. And then allow the breath in to come in. Relax the breath. And we step the left foot back to join the right. Line both feet up parallel to each other. And relax there. Breath softens. Feet are reaching steadily down into the floor. Body standing at its full height. Not trying to be taller than you are, but also not being shorter than you are. Lifted, supported, easeful. To the other side, placing the hands on the hips. Keep the pelvis still. Rotate the left foot. So you're moving the whole left leg out in the socket just a little bit so that your belly button is still facing forward. Then we'll take a step forward with the right foot. And let's just go ahead and take the right foot a little bit wider so that both feet are really rooted down and you'll be able to balance well. Pay attention to your back left heel. That point should stay anchored the whole time, and we'd like to keep the left leg straight the entire time, the back leg staying straight. Front leg can bend a little bit to accommodate the body if necessary. Inhale, arms forward and up. Hug the belly. And exhale, fold forward again. Don't aim to get anywhere in particular. Hold the breath out for 2 and then float up to the top on your inhale. With exhale, arms come down the front. You're hugging the belly into the spine. Think of the feeling of the blanket on the belly. Hold the breath out, relax the shoulders. And then inhale, raise the arms. Bring the breath in and down. Hug the belly. And fold forward. Hold out comfortably for 2 and float to the top. On your inhale, draw the belly to the spine and lower the arms down the front. Again, inhale, arms forward and up. Hug the belly and bend down. Release the upper body. Hold the breath out comfortably. Float to the top on the inhale. And hug the belly. Arms come down the front. Keeping with that, hold after exhale for 2. Last one. Inhale, arms forward and up. Hug the belly, bend down. Find a place where you can stay here. Relax the neck and shoulders. Stay while you inhale. Slowly draw the breath in and towards the hips. Exhale, stay and hug the belly. Relax the shoulders. Hold the breath out for 2. Inhale, slowly the breath comes in and down. Exhale, belly button hugs up into the spine, the shoulders relax. Let your gaze be steady on one point behind you. Hold the breath for 2. Do 2 more breaths like that. And we'll inhale and lift up to the top. Exhale, hug the belly, lower the arms. Stay with your pause after exhale. And then relax it. And step the right foot back to join the left. Align the feet again. Return to Samastiti. Let the breath flow freely. Feel the feet rooting down. Lift the crown of the head up. Notice the space between that highest point in the body and lowest point in the body. Allow the breath to move at its natural pace, feeling the energy circulating around the body. Ardha Utkatasana, half squat, continuing with the 2 counts of hold after each exhale. Inhale, arms come forward and up. Hug the belly to the spine. Exhale, bend the knees and fold down. Keep the breath out comfortably. Relax the neck. And then inhale, slowly raising the arms to the chest. Lifting up. Exhale, hug the belly to the spine and bring the arms down the front. Keep hugging the belly into the spine. Hold the breath out for 2. Then inhale, arms forward and up. Hug the belly, bend the knees, fold down. Hold the breath out comfortably. Relax the neck and shoulders. Really feel that hug. And inhale, lift up to the top. Exhale, belly to spine, arms come down the front. Hold the breath out for 2. Keep the hug. Twice more. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Exhale, hug. Bend the knees and fold down. Releasing the upper body, keeping the belly hugged into the spine. Inhale to the top. Hug the belly, lower the arms down the front. One more time. Inhale, raise the arms. Hug the belly, bend the knees, and exhale, fold down. Pause and then lift to the top on your inhale. Exhale, hug the belly, arms coming down the front. Pause with the breath out comfortably. And then relax completely. The sutra says, be aware of the kleshas and get rid of them before they're too strong. Eliminate them while they're weak. So if you have a growing attachment to something, notice it and see if you can release the attachment before it really has you in its grips. And then it says we release the kleshas through the practice of meditation. We are cultivating the skill of meditating with this pause after exhale. We have an object, which will be we'll think of as the pause, of a direction that we're putting the attention, and we continuously bring our attention to that same idea. Pause after exhale, keep the belly hugged in. So we're moving towards the possibility of being able to meditate also with this technique. All right, let's take a twist. We'll turn on the mat and take a wide-legged stance. Twisting is a really nice way to get rid of tension, wringing ourselves out. So we're going to be in obviously a different kind of orientation here, but we're still going to keep the belly hugging into the spine. Inhale, we'll take the arms out to the sides and up. Hug the belly in and twist. Right hand down to the left foot. Feel the belly hug to the spine. Look up at your left hand. Keep the breath out for 2. And then inhale, lift up to the top. Pull the belly to the spine and exhale. Twist the other way. Bring the left hand to the right foot. Turning the torso. Pause with the breath out. Keep hugging the belly. And inhale, come to the top. Hug the belly to the spine. Exhale, arms lower out to the sides and down. Again, inhale, arms out and up. Hug the belly and twist. Right hand to the left foot, turning the torso. Hold the breath out, hugging the belly actively. And inhale, come to the top. Hug the belly in and go the other way. Left hand to the right foot, turning the torso. Hold the breath out, hugging the belly button into the spine. And inhale to the top. Draw the navel towards the spine, lower the arms out to the sides and down. Again like that. Inhale, raise the arms wide. Hug the belly and twist. Right hand to left foot. Keep the belly button hugging into the spine as you turn. Then inhale, lift up to the top. Hug the belly button to the spine and twist the other way. Hold the belly button to the spine as you hold the breath out. And inhale to the top. Hug the belly, arms out to the sides and down. Last repetition, and we're going to stay 4 breaths in the twist. Inhale, arms lift out and up. Hug the belly and twist. Right hand down to the left foot. Hold the breath out for 2. And stay with the inhale. Exhale, hug the belly into the spine. Hold the breath out for 2 as you hug. And inhale. Exhale and hug the belly into the spine. Actively feeling that belly button drawing towards the spine as you hold the breath out. And then again, inhale. And exhale, draw the navel towards the spine. Keep it hugging in as you hold the breath out comfortably for 2. Last breath in place here, inhale. Exhale, hug the belly in. Keep the hug as you hold the breath out. And then inhale to the top. We'll exhale to the other side. Exhale, left hand to the right foot. Hold the breath out comfortably, and then stay 4 breaths. Inhale, feel the breath moving in and expanding you. Stay and exhale, hug the belly to the spine, and hold that breath out for 2. Inhale slowly, and exhale, hug the belly button up into the spine. Keep the active hugging as you hold the breath out comfortably for 2. And then inhale slowly. Navel to spine as you begin your exhale, and keep it hugging up as you hold the breath out comfortably for 2. Last breath here. Then inhale to the top. And exhale, hug the belly to the spine. Lower the arms out to the sides and down. Relax the breath. Let's come to Samastiti. Stand tall, root the feet, lift the crown, relax the shoulders. Let the breath breathe itself and relax the belly for now. We're going to come to all fours and alternate between child's pose and downward facing dog, and then alternately we'll stay in the down dog for 4 breaths, and we're going to keep drawing the belly to the spine with every exhale. The down dog is quite an active posture, so how do you find release in a position where you're using your arms and stretching your legs and your back a lot? Let's think of it as appropriate effort. So no extra effort that's going to cause tension, but just enough effort to do the pose well. Begin by inhaling and drawing the breath in and down, expanding the chest gently. We'll move to child's pose first. Hug the belly to the spine and bring your hips back to your heels. Letting your neck and shoulders relax. Your elbows move towards the floor. Belly is pulled towards the spine. And then inhale up onto all fours. We'll tuck the toes and exhale. Press into downward facing dog. Raising the hips to the ceiling. Feeling the belly button pulling into the spine. Keep the breath out for 2. And then with the inhale, the knees come down to the floor. Exhale, hug the belly and move the hips back to the heels. Elbows soft, belly button moving up into the spine. Keep hugging it up into the spine as you hold the breath out comfortably. And then inhale, lift up to all fours again. Hug the belly to the spine and push up into the downward facing dog. Feel the belly button drawing in towards the spine and hold the breath out. Relax your face. Inhale, knees down to the floor. Exhale, belly to spine and hips to heels. Relax the neck and shoulders. Hold the breath out. Keep hugging the belly. Inhale up to all fours. And draw the navel to the spine as you go up into your downward facing dog. Feeling the whole abdominal wall pressing towards the spine. Imagine the feeling of the blanket there. Inhale, the knees come down to the floor. And exhale, the hips back to the heels. Navel's pulled into the spine. Neck and shoulders, elbows relaxed. Keep the hug. Inhale, lift up onto all fours. I will move to down dog and we'll stay 4 breaths there. Exhale, hips to the ceiling. Navel to spine. Hold the breath out for 2. Stay there and inhale. Breathe from your head down to your tail. Stay with your exhale. Draw the belly button into the spine. Keep pushing the floor away. When you're ready to hold the breath out, keep your belly button pulling into the spine. And then inhale, nice and smooth. If you feel an explosion of air, then you probably closed your throat down. Try not to close the throat. Exhale, hug the belly into the spine. Don't clamp down in the throat. No glottal stop. Just keep the belly button hugging to the spine. Hold the breath out for 2. And then inhale. Nice slow breath in. Quiet beginning to that inhale. And exhale. Hug the belly to the spine. We'll hold the breath out comfortably for 2. One last breath cycle. And after your hold, you'll inhale the knees down to the floor. And exhale, bring the hips back to the heels. Hug the belly into the spine. And as you're ready, relax the breath and just stay in a relaxed child's pose for a moment. Hands can go under your forehead if that will help your neck to relax. And then let's slowly turn over onto the back and relax in whatever back lying position feels comfortable to you. Let the breath move at its own pace. No attempt to hug the belly or to hold the breath out at this point. Breath is free. Finding as much release and relaxation in the body as possible. Now, if you're more comfortable with a pillow behind your head, please place that there. And we're going to bring the knees into the chest. And we're going to raise one arm and the opposite leg in alternating pairs. If it's helpful to have your hands on your knees when you're in this position, go ahead and have the hands on the knees each time. Or you can rest them down on the floor. We're going to keep going with the holding out after exhale, and that will be when we return to this position each time. We'll begin by inhaling, reaching the left arm to the floor behind you and the right foot to the ceiling. And then exhale. Bend the knee, lower the arm, hugging the belly to the spine as you exhale and keeping the hug. Maintain that for 2. And then other pair. Inhale the right arm and the left leg. stretch up away from the center. Exhale, hug the belly in, lower the arm, bend the knee. Keep the belly button hugged in and hold the breath out comfortably. First pair. Inhale, left arm and right leg. Stretch up and away from the center. Hug the belly with your exhale. Bend the knee, lower the arm. Really feel that navel drawing towards the spine and keep it pulling down as you hold the breath out for 2. And then second pair. Inhale, right arm and left leg. And exhale, bend the knee, lower the arm. Draw the navel to the spine. Relax the shoulder, but keep the belly button hugging in and hold the breath out for 2. Left arm and right leg. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower the arm, bend the knee. Pull the belly button into the spine. Hold the breath out comfortably. Make sure you relax your shoulders. Inhale, right arm and left leg. Reach up. And hug the belly. Exhale, arm down, bend the knee. Keep the belly button hugging into the spine as you keep the breath out for 2. Relax the shoulders. Last time. Inhale, left arm and right leg. Exhale, draw the belly in, bend the knee, lower the arm. Keep the belly button hugging into the spine. Hold the breath out comfortably. Relax the neck and shoulders. And inhale, right arm and left leg. Exhale, hug the belly, bend the knee, lower the arm. Keep the belly hugging into the spine. Hold the breath out comfortably. Relax the breath. And just let your knees stay folded into the chest for a moment with the breath. Relax, the belly soft, the shoulders soft, the face soft. I'm going to bring the right knee into the chest and take your left foot down onto the floor and just maintain that for a moment with the breath. So we inhale. Exhale, hug the belly. Keep the breath out comfortably. Relax the shoulders. 3 more breaths like that. We're not twisting, we're just hugging one knee at a time and letting the other leg be straight. Holding the breath out for 2 after every exhale and then relaxing the shoulders there. 2 more cycles of breath. And then bring the left knee in so both of the knees are hugged into the chest. Relax a moment there. And then we're going to hug the left knee and straighten the right leg out onto the floor. And take 4 breaths. Inhaling, moving the breath in and down. Exhale, hugging the belly button into the spine. And keeping the breath out comfortably, relaxing the shoulders. Do 3 more breaths on your own like that. Stay with the hold after exhale, releasing into that hold. When you're ready, both knees are going to be hugged into the chest for another moment. Relax the breath. And then we'll turn to one side and come up into a seated position. If you like, you can sit on your blanket and work with Janu Shirshasana. Having the left leg out straight, the right foot inside left thigh. This left knee can be as bent as you need it to be, and or you can sit up on your cushion. We want both sit bones on the floor throughout. With the inhale, take both arms forward and up. Hug the belly to the spine. And exhale, drape yourself down over the leg. Don't reach forward, just release down. Hold the breath out for 2. And then inhale, lift up to the top. Exhale, hug the belly in and drape yourself forward. Let your shoulders relax, your elbows be bent and on the floor. Hold the breath out for 2 and float up to the top. Twice more. Hug the belly in. Exhale, bend forward without reaching. Think of releasing instead. Hold the breath out comfortably for 2 and float up to the top. Last one will stay. Hug the belly in, fold down, release into the forward bend, relax the neck and shoulders. Elbows should be bent. Stay while you inhale. And exhale, hug the belly to the spine. And then hold the breath out while you continue to hold the belly to the spine. 3 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale, pull the belly button up towards the ceiling and relax the neck and shoulders, and then hold the breath out comfortably for 2. Inhale, relax into the inhale. Hug the belly with the exhale. And hold the breath out comfortably. 1 more breath. And when you're ready to inhale, we'll lift up to the top. Exhale, hug the belly in, lower the arms down the front. Let's put the 2 feet together, soles of the feet together, and pause a moment. Relax the breath. Okay, and straighten the right leg out. Left foot inside the right thigh. Both sit bones on the floor, sitting on the cushion, and or bending your knee if that helps you to keep the sit bones rooted and the crown lifted. Inhale, raise both arms forward and up. Hug the belly in, and then exhale, fold down. Keep your shoulders and elbows soft. Hold the breath out for 2. Then inhale, float up to the top. Exhale, hug the belly in and bend forward. Let the upper body relax. Don't reach. Hold out for 2 and then float to the top on inhale. Twice more. Hug the belly in. Exhale, forward. Relax the neck and shoulders. Elbows bent. Hold the breath out comfortably for 2. And inhale, float up to the top. Final time, exhale, hug the belly. Fold yourself forward, let your elbows be bent. Relax the neck and shoulders and stay as you inhale. And as you exhale, belly to spine, relax the neck and shoulders even more. Hold the breath out for 2. Again, inhale. Hold, draw the belly towards the spine as you exhale. Hold the breath out for 2. Release the upper body. Do 2 more breaths on your own. And then we'll use an inhale to come to the top. Exhale, hug the belly, lower the arms down the front. And put the soles of the feet together. Relax the breath. Okay, we're going to come to lie on the back with the knees on into the chest. Returning to Uttanasana, one hand on each knee, elbows and shoulders relaxed. Use something behind your head if that's more comfortable for your neck. Relax the feet, separate them a little bit. Inhale, feel the breath come in and down. And exhale, hug the belly button into the spine and draw your thighs in a bit closer to the belly. Keep your shoulders relaxed and hold the breath out comfortably for 2. Inhale softly, the breath comes in, knees move slightly away from the chest. Hug the belly and exhale, pull the thighs in close. Notice your lower back's going flat. Inhale, breath in and down. Hug with the exhale. Release into the hold. If it grows longer than 2 seconds, fine. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, float the knees away. And hug the belly. Exhale. Release into the hold. You can do a couple more of those if you like, or when you're ready, we'll move out into Shavasana, extending the legs out. If you want to do the Shavasana with your blanket resting on your belly to have that feeling of the hug, feel free to do that. In the final relaxation, of course, we're going to relax the breath so that the breath will be moving at its own pace. There may or may not be some holds there after your exhale, so please observe that. The body settle comfortably. Breath moving naturally. Allowing natural pauses to arise. No more active hugging at this point, but definitely active attention to noticing if a pause appears, especially after the exhale. Let your breath breathing itself naturally. Notice the rise and fall of the ribs and the belly. Notice the moments when the breath pauses naturally. There's an instant at least before it's inflow and its outflow. Let's begin to transition towards a seated posture. Draw a full breath in. Slowly move your arms up overhead and stretch. And then bring the arms down and the knees to the chest. And turn to the right side. As you're ready, use the left hand to help sit yourself up and find a comfortable seat, sitting on the edge of the chair or on a cushion. Sit bones rooting down. Spine lifting up, shoulders relaxed. We'll work with an exhale krama, a segmenting of the exhale, keeping it gentle and being quite aware as we hold the breath out that our shoulders relax each time. That doesn't mean that the back rounds or that the chest collapses, but merely that the shoulders soften. We'll breathe in, feeling the breath come in the nose and moving down, expanding the chest and the belly. And hug the belly and count how long your exhale is. And do that a couple more times until you find what a comfortable exhale length is for right now. Once you know how long your exhale is, we'll begin to divide it into two halves and take a pause 2 to 4 seconds long after each half, really emphasizing the attention on the hug of the belly to the spine during both of those pauses, the release of the shoulders. Inhale, relaxed through the nose, breathing the breath in and down. Hug the belly, exhale at half of the breath. Relax the shoulders, pause. Exhale out the rest of the breath. You're hugging the belly in a little bit more actively with the second half, pausing. And then inhale, one smooth, gentle breath, in and down. Hug the belly to begin the first half of the exhale. Pause there, relax the shoulders, keep the belly hugged in. Second half of the exhale increases the intensity of the hug towards the spine. Keep that hug going as you hold the breath out again, pausing. And then inhale, gentle, smooth breath in. Exhale the first half of the exhale. Pause with the belly hugged. Complete the exhale, belly button to spine, shoulders relaxed. Maintain the hug as you keep the breath out comfortably. And then inhale, relax the belly as the breath comes in and down. Do that a few more times on your own. Attention without tension. The next time you complete the exhale segments, relax your breathing and let the breath breathe itself. Notice your posture. Feel the sit bones rooted, the crown lifting, shoulders relaxed, chest soft and open, belly moving naturally with the breath now. when some kind of mental or emotional discomfort begins to show up, notice it early. Sometimes being able to identify the klesha, if you're feeling defensive about something, an interaction, if you just think, oh, that's just the ego, the asmita, or if you're wanting something, whatever the feeling is, you can sometimes deflate it a little bit by simply identifying it. And then you can also use the technique of actually trying to get the feeling out of the body, which is what we've been working with today. Releasing, finding that moment of non-tension and non-reactivity, so that the automatic next thing, which in the breath cycle would be the inhale, has to wait its time and you stay conscious. So we eliminate the kleshas when they are weak, and if necessary, as they become stronger, the method towards elimination is meditation. How do we meditate? We direct our attention in one direction in an uninterrupted way. So if we're directing towards a chosen object, we won't be obsessing about whatever the upset is. Sometimes doing something with the actual body and the breath is easier than trying to manipulate the feeling away. So this is why I suggest this technique. Thank you. Next week we'll be back to a regular schedule, which means Tuesday here on Facebook and then Thursday back at Conkling Hall. Okay. Take care. I'll see you then. Thank you.